we had a poor tournament. Let's just say that everyone will probably agree with that. We had a poor last Asian Cup, but yeah, are we getting? I guess nearly not a complacent, but getting a stage where we're getting mixed up when it comes to where we are and where everyone else is comparison to us in Asia.
Absolutely. We have to look. We have to look at the numbers, and it's not just money, although that's a big factor. But we are. You say we're a big country, and Japan's a small country. Well, actually, it's the other way around. We're a country that has 24 million people. They have 150, 160 million people for a start. They have three professional divisions. They have 57 full-time professional clubs. Now, how many professional footballers is that providing full-time employment to? That's not counting the overseas-based players either, by the way. So they've probably got a talent pool of in excess of 3,000 footballers from which to choose their national teams from. Same with the women to a lesser degree. In this country, this season we have 12 professional clubs in our A-League, one of which is based in New Zealand. So you can effectively say we have 11 professional clubs. If you include 100 players that are based overseas, we've got about a playing pool of about 400 players from which to choose from. Now, the sheer weight of numbers is going to suggest that Japan has got a much better chance of being more successful on the football field, particularly as they invest millions of dollars, particularly as they have better facilities. They don't have to play on pitches that are shared with Aussie rules or rugby league or cricket. And they have a media that focuses on the sport and actually holds the people in power to account. And that's why they have things like a 100-year plan, which they're 10 years into and already well ahead of schedule. We have none of those things. So in effect, we are a third world football country. And it's skewed in our minds because we had that golden generation that we are somehow on par with the big European teams. We're not. And worse than that, we're falling behind our own region. And we ignore Asia. We pay absolute lip service to it. Maybe occasionally, when Angie's doing well over in the J-League, we'll have a look at that. On the odd occasion, when a team from the A-League gets the latter stages of the Champions League, we'll take an interest in what's going on in Korea or China. But by and large, we are completely ignorant of what goes on our own doorstep. And we think we're a sporting nation because we win cricket World Cups and rugby World Cups. Now, no disrespect to those sports, but they're tournaments that are made up of Commonwealth countries. You're dealing with 8 to 10 countries at best. In football, you're dealing with 200. You're dealing with the whole planet, most of which has football as their number one sport. So until we understand that landscape, until we recognize that we are not a major player and that we have to invest and do things the right way and keep up and keep a watchful eye on what's going on, particularly in Asia, we're going to continue to fall behind. We don't invest in players. We don't invest in coaches. We don't invest in facilities. Our clubs don't own their own stadiums. We're paupers in every respect. And so far, we've actually done really well to keep qualifying for World Cups. We shouldn't do, really, given the amount of resources we put into this game. But, maybe that's down to the natural talent pool that we have here and that 2 million player base. But that needs to be realized commercially, financially, to invest in our future. Otherwise, there'll come a point where we'll stop qualifying for World Cups.